Hey guys, welcome and welcome back. I am Rasheena Jarreau. This has been In Balance. Thank you for joining me for another video. It is such a privilege to practice with you. We're going to be moving today for about 5 or 6 minutes, and this is perfect for anyone who is short on time but still don't want to skip their yoga practice for today. So without further ado, let's start off near the back of our mat. Root down through your feet, sweep your arms up and overhead. Big breath in here. And as you sigh it out, allow yourself to fold into a dangling pose. You can keep your legs straight or bent. And we're just going to pause here for a few breaths. Bring your legs a little closer together. Come down onto your knees, keeping your toes tucked under you for a nice little toe stretch. Bring your hands to the mat in front of you. We're also going to stretch our wrists a little bit while we're doing our toe stretch. So one at a time, flip one hand under, kind of inverting at the wrist so your palm is facing the ceiling. And explore this stretch for a moment. Before finding the same stretch in the other hand and wrist. Let's do this one more time. Flip one hand under. And flip the other under. All right, come to tabletop position, wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. You can tuck, or rather untuck the toes. Let's round our spine up towards the ceiling for a cat pose. And let's drop our belly to the floor for cow pose. Round our spine up, dropping our head for cat pose. Dropping our belly, lifting our head for cow pose. Thread your left arm through your body, dropping your left shoulder towards the mat for a thread the needle pose. And we're going to hold this for 3 breaths. Come back to tabletop, thread the right arm through your body, right shoulder touches down, and hold. All right, come back to tabletop, touch your big toes together behind you. And send your hips back towards your heels. Find a child's pose. Extend your arms upward overhead. Find a nice stretch through your upper back, through your shoulders, through your arms. Transition back into tabletop. Walk your hands forward just a little bit as you lower your pelvis to the floor, keeping your chest lifted for a cobra pose. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your chest to the floor. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Press through your hands and lift back into a cobra, activating the entire back half of your body for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send your hips back for your child's pose and rest for a second. Transition back to your tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Send your hips up and back for a downward dog. Option to keep a nice bend in your knees here. Or if you can straighten your legs a little bit more. Maybe sending your hips towards the floor a little bit more. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Before we come out of this though, let's pedal our legs. Get some movement here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we're actually going to walk our feet towards our hands, and we're going to end just like we started with our dangling pose. With your legs straight or bent. Take 3 more breaths here. Place a generous bend in the knees as you lift yourself up to standing, sweeping the arms overhead and allowing them to fall at heart center. Bow your head and maybe take a moment to be grateful for this practice and your body that moved you through it. And have a wonderful day. Again, thank you guys for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.